There was someone that you were connected to, and this relationship was never love. Never. It was actually all about control. This person was all about egos, power play. They wanted possession of you. And I feel like this person's job was truly to backstab you and to collect your heart. Like they've collected a ton of people's heart. This could even be like a soul collector. But this person, I feel like, was sent to you to cause you pain, havoc, sorrow, misery. Some of you may have even contemplated taking yourself out if you were in this dynamic. This is the type of person that would literally drain the life force out of you. The combination of the Temperance card in reverse and the Star card, you may have been dealing with somebody that was fallen, that was a fallen angel, or they were given their abilities through a fallen angel. So someone that you were connected to was not equally yoked to you. This person knew that you were a shaman. They were intentionally sent to your life to cause chaos into your life, if not destroy you altogether. And you had to remove yourself from binds that you didn't even know were being caused. I feel like with the Three of Swords, you may have gone through a lot of sorrow, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of misery. Being connected to this person would trigger something. It would trigger depression, sadness, pain, loss, grief. This is the type of person where if you're connected to them, they will drain everything of you. The thing that this person did not consider is that you were unpredictable. You were unpredictable, you were spontaneous, you were innovative. So even when people laid out traps for you in your mind, you would already work through those traps. What this person did not consider is how spontaneous you are. So despite what it may have looked like that many years ago, this person did not count the fact that you would overcome all of the traps that they laid out to you. I feel like this person never showed up for you. They were always unavailable, whether it's emotionally or physically. This person was absent. They did not put any effort or energy into you, but they definitely loved your bloodline. There was something about being connected to you where it would reap them benefits, money, resources. Every time they would squeeze the life out of you even more, it would bring them riches. It would bring them good luck. So it's almost like you were being used or siphoned for power and life force by somebody who came from a descendant of a fallen angel. Something about this person's bloodline, there's something about this person's family. Like they came from a family of like colonizers, of people that owned, there's something of people that own slaves, of like a Nazi descendant. I don't know. There's something about this person's family where if you were to look into, if you were to do the genealogy on this person that you were connected to, you would have realized from the beginning that they were evil from the start. It was like this person was bred to try to control chosen ones. But the thing is, God is in control of this dynamic. So it's almost like you had to go through a massive test that involved you getting continuously backstabbed. This is like continuous, no breaks, of you having no forward movement, regardless of how much effort or time and energy that you put into. You were supposed to put into a dynamic that was supposed to cause you despair, loss of hope, lack of healing. So the longer you were surrounded with this person, the more health issues you'd have, physical health issues, mental health issues, disappointments with them not showing up for you. And you ended up overcoming and transforming all of that. So some person that you were connected to was supposed to basically make you suffer for the sake of them reaping benefits or power from you. But you ended up taking control of the situation and you overcame it while being abused. Literally, while you were being abused, you mustered up enough courage to basically transform and transmute an energy that someone put onto you. And then you ended up choosing a new direction. And what's crazy is ever since you and this person have been separated, they have not been able to move on from you. What they did to you may have been in the past, but the repercussions of it, this person is still dealing with the repercussions of messing with somebody who is chosen. It may have been years ago. This may even be up to 6 years ago. Someone is literally dealing with repercussions 6 years later. It could be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 of the things that they did to you. And now their life is riddled with sadness, depression, pain. This person can't find love. Everyone that they attract has a similar vibration to them where they just want to hurt the person that hurt you. So it's like everything is backfiring. in the most major way. And now this person wants to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Okay. But you're now in the position of control. So you had to go through a strenuous dynamic with a person that was literally there to just make your life miserable. This is this person's path. That's what they were meant to do. Like I said, they come from a line of fallen angels. Their lineage takes power or even instruction from fallen angels, and their job was to basically keep a chosen one restricted to use them as life force, and you ended up beating that while dealing with so much other mess attached to this. So if you think this person walked away unscathed, everything they lined up for you, they're dealing with it now. The repercussions of everything they did to you, they're still dealing with it now, years later. And this person is fully aware. Yeah, like I said, this is someone that is connected to like a line that feeds on humanity. Everyone this person has been associated with, they have crushed people in the exact same way they tried to crush you. It didn't work though. You weren't like the rest. You had spiritual guidance. This was actually an initiation phase. So yeah, a lot of you have gone through like major initiations that were strenuous, that literally took an attack on your entire being. And now in hindsight, the perpetrators want to tell you they're sorry. Anyways, you're so much more powerful than you realize. Like, you've had to deal with certain situations that were supposed to take your life or get you to take your own life. Because who can handle being backstabbed in this way over and over and over and over and over again while dealing with mental health issues, while dealing with like disappointment through other factors, while getting their resources drained from them? That's how powerful you are. So yeah, this situation you went through, it was an initiation. That's why you're as powerful as you are now, because look at what you overcame. This was meant to be all along. And now this person's a distant memory in your life. It doesn't even hurt as much anymore. It's just like a chapter in your life that you were in, but it was meant to happen this way because now you've been gifted not just abilities, but the knowledge and wisdom to help everybody else overcome what you overcame. Because like I said, there is a million of people like this individual that are fallen angel descendants in some way. Literally bred just to take life force from people, and specifically chosen ones. But you, being the shaman that you are, this person can do that to you. Not for very long. Not before you caught on to what was going on. Not before you awakened. And now all they can do is look at you from a distance and watch you from a distance. But this person, I feel like there is a level of them that is apologetic because they've never been able to recover from what they did to you. Never. Their money's never been the same, ever.